Give it like a few more minutes. I'm just gonna be here. Hold on. He's way too early for this. Imagine the next one, dude. Like, what the heck? That's so evil. Why are these things gotta be so early? But hey. Good morning, yeah? It's too early for these, man. I'm just gonna do like some organization around here. Ate a croissant, so that was pretty good. That's the beauty of waking up extra early. You get to eat genuine extra early breakfast. It's so nice. This just sucks though. I mean, I got pretty rested though, so that's nice. I'm not gonna lie. I did wake up, or I did go to sleep quite early. I got 6 hours of sleep, surprisingly, and I feel great. Like, man, I should do this more often. Waking up at 6:30, kind of awesome. Well, not 6:30, 5:30. It's 10:32 in Korea. Dang, that's crazy. What the heck? Is it the the 28th? I forgot. Yeah, you should be a whole day ahead, huh? That's nuts. But hey, what's up? How's it going? Okay, I guess I'll get started. Why not? Hello, chat. How's it going? Good morning, everyone. Another early stream. And this won't be the last one in a while. It's the 27th still? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I always get the worst sleep right before direct. Yeah. Sometimes I take a gamble of whether I get good sleep or bad sleep, and this time around I got pretty good sleep. Even though I have a good feeling, I'm probably just gonna go back to sleep after this. Oh, I definitely have a feeling I'm gonna go to sleep. Not immediately, but like after a good while, I'm gonna be like, eep time. Eep time. Bless you, thank you. But yeah, no, we got a Nintendo Direct, a surprise Nintendo Direct. Who thought I'd be here at 6:34 a.m. getting ready to stream a Nintendo Direct? Now here's the thing. What do I do to pass the time? I don't know. Other than to discuss what happened yesterday, which was really unfortunate that my Wi-Fi died for like a good minute there. Like I said BRB. I leave for a bit. I come back, my Wi-Fi's down, and I'm just like, oh well, that's a shame. That sucks. And I was like, you know what? I'll use this time to go out and get a nice box of Pokemon cards to open on stream. I never thought I'd be here too, brother. Yeah, me too. But bad news, chat. All of the cards sold out. It's so unfortunate, dude. Like, man, that's so sad. I really wanted to open something on stream. That is not happening. It's so unfortunate. Maybe tomorrow, since it officially releases tomorrow in stores, we'll see if I get lucky, but it sucks. And I know it was really funny. The BRB sign ended the stream. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. Which is crazy, because, like, imagine, I wasn't going to end the stream until, like, 5 o'clock, and it was 3 o'clock. So it was, like, 2 whole hours before I was going to end stream. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll use this extra time to go and get a nice old box. Yeah, no, it was long gone, dude. It was sold out. That thing was non-existent. It's crazy. It froze. Stream froze? Did we F? Now we're good, I think. Also, chat, there is no ads. Do not worry about ads running unless I run one. There are no ads today. No ads today, just in case anything happens, you know? Just in case there's some kind of, just anything, you know?
Release the hounds.
Just, no ads. Don't worry. There will be no ads today. There were ads earlier. I turned them off. No worries. But, yeah. No, it's all good. No worries, chat. Don't worry about ads invading your viewing enjoyment. I will not run them today. Release that. Yeah, I got an ad. opening up the Twitch just to check. Hey, what's up? Hentai, long time no see. Yeah, you heard that? Release that. It was a Cheeto commercial. It was a Cheeto commercial. Chat, I love Cheetos. Cheetos are awesome. Don't you agree? Here's to hoping I don't get caught with my headphones. Bro sneaking headphones in class? That's really funny.
Release the hounds.
Yeah, true. Anywho, how you doing, chat? I woke up, I'm not gonna lie, I woke up at like 5:40ish. And 5:47ish, I don't know. I beat my alarm that I set for 6 o'clock, and I didn't want to get up. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna scroll through TikTok for a bit. Because I was gonna start stream as soon as the clock struck 6. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna stall for? I'm not gonna sit here for an hour talking. That's boring. I'm just gonna do nothing. And I guess I decided to start it at 6:30, and now I'm here stalling again. I'm just scrolling through all the things that I go through usually. No. Why is this stream freezing for me? I don't know. Bitrate should be fine. Oh, I think it just went live. Yep, check it out. Chat. The live stream for the Nintendo Direct just went live. They got out of starting soon. Oh boy. I don't know what to expect. Remember, here's our bingo board. Dude, what are the chances for this, though? Like, just imagine, what if a spin, that'd be crazy. I don't know, man. What is there to expect? I really don't know. Honestly, anything can happen this Nintendo Direct. The way I see it is, like I've said multiple times, this is the last lineup that won't be Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. And or not Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. This is the last lineup for Nintendo Switch games that will be on Nintendo Switch. But also compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. We should do Marbles. You know what's really funny? I actually haven't played Marbles since October 20th. Last year. That is such a big record. Like that's the longest record ever. We love to cope, yeah. Oh man, I don't know, dude. Like anything's possible. It's crazy. And yep, we're up. Hey man, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. I'm the most positive guy you know. Nice. Frick, dude. I just don't know what to expect. I remember when Mark mentioned this, and I genuinely had doubt. Because I was like, wow, why would they do that? That's so weird. And then I realized, oh yeah, maybe they could make a Nintendo Switch Direct for Nintendo Switch 1 games. And then next week is Nintendo Switch 2. Like, oh, that's crazy. I really just don't know what to expect. I just hope we get some Legends on use. Like, what's the one thing that you want, chat, that isn't Tomodachi Life? And I know I put that in there because I know everybody wants Tomodachi Life, but like, what's like the one thing that's genuinely just, all right, this is on my list. I need this. Because Tomodachi Life is great, but I think it's definitely gonna happen this time. Like, there's no that's not even cope or hopium. It's gonna happen this time. You know for a fact that they're also gonna show the Minecraft Spring to Life trailer because they're like, oh yeah, guess what? Minecraft is also still on the Switch and it still gets updates and it's Spring to Life update. But I hope we get some Legend Zaw news because I know for a fact this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This will maybe happen. This is gonna happen. And I hope some of this will happen. A new rhythm game. Rhythm Heaven game. Yeah. That'd be cool. Rhythm Heaven Ultra Mix. Rhythm Heaven Ultra Mix bundle exclusive. A GameCube online would be cool. Galaxy 2 remake. It was my first 3D Mario game I played. Dang, okay. Hey, what's up, lol? I wonder what the big hook intro is gonna be. I really do wonder what it's gonna be. Like, what are we gonna start off with first? Because the last Nintendo Direct was like not video game Nintendo Direct was on June, right? I know the previous ones were like, oh no, there was one here. Oh no, that's today. Yeah, the big previous Direct was all the way back in June. Dang, that's crazy. And then there was the Indie Direct, Partner Showcase, Nintendo World, and Museum. But like, I remember this one very well just because this is the Nintendo Direct that announced Mario and Luigi, and that was so sick. And then it ended off with what's it called? With Metroid Prime 4. What did this one start off with? Nope, that's way too early. Where was it? Dang, you're telling me there was only one Nintendo Direct yesterday. Last year? Like last year there was this, but this is a big one. That's a partner. Wow, what was announced here? Oh, side order. Is this the one that ended with Thousand Year Door? Okay, that's the one that ended with Thousand Year Door. Which one was this one? Oh, Pokemon. What about this one? Pikmin 4. What about that one? Engage. Dang, man. I don't know. There's just a lot of... It's been so long. I'm clocked in at work. Nice. Put the stream on TV. I'll be lurking. Nice. Maybe they'll start off with Metroid. I don't know. I could see that happening. Starting off with Metroid would be pretty cool. It just got announced. Because they gotta give release dates for a few games. Like, for Metroid, Pokemon, and that's all I can think of that need release dates for the Switch 1. I don't know, man. I'm intrigued. We literally have 15 minutes left. I'm just gonna BRB for like the next 15 minutes. Chat. Enjoy the side. No, I'm just kidding. But you could see the Zelda cast like the Mario. Dude, the Zelda cast being Tom Holland being announced as a live action Zelda right now would be kind of nuts. Dude, I hate when YouTube does. Do you see that? That's annoying. That would be interesting. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I wonder how long the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is going to be as well. What's the shortest Direct we've ever had? I feel like 25 minutes is the shortest. Man. I really wonder what's the chat saying? Oopsies. End of an era. I was here. Still song. Adults ruin tomorrow. Tyler the Creator. Tom Holland is live action Zelda. Yeah, that's the joke. Zelda. Legend of Zelda, you know? Zelda is Link. That's the joke. I hype to get 2 directs. Oh, for sure, dude. We're not gonna get a Nintendo Direct in like from here. Well, I don't know. You know what's interesting though? That there's still technically the E3 like. Well, E3 hasn't been a thing in what, a while now. There's still a chance for there to be another Nintendo Direct in 3 months from now. 3 to 4 months because of the E3 like dates. Time. Every other company is going to be making their own like special presentation for what used to be E3. Instead now it's their own thing, but like it's now Summer Game Fest. Well, okay, yeah, Summer's Game Fest. Yeah, no, there may be a chance that there's still going to be one more Direct like this year. Cuz last year, I mean, I even looked at the archive. There was only one. That's crazy, dude. Nintendo fans were dying. But yeah, no. If anything, there's still a chance for at least one more Direct this year. Cuz I don't know, after this, who knows? Okami 2 trailer 2 next Direct. Absolutely not. Maybe this year at like a PlayStation Presents Okami will get something. Who knows? Okami 2 being on Nintendo Switch on a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct would be crazy though. Like that'd be nuts. That would just confirm that it's gonna be on the Switch 2. But nah, that's the timeline I think of. There's just gonna be a Direct today, next Wednesday, and then maybe one more in like June or late June, early July, just for E3 era or E3 time slot. There's always a Direct in February/March, another Direct in the summer, and another in October. Yeah, that's usually what it looks like. But sometimes they're partner Directs and minis, you know? Not always, what? Not always actual ones. This Direct is either going to be a big nothing burger or mega hype. I feel like it'll just be, you know, something. I don't think it'll be exactly a nothing burger or mega hype. I just feel like it'll be for things that we know of. And at least one thing, maybe. I don't know, man. Like this is the most random. Oh, this is the most. Thing ever, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know. Meb Burger, Sonic Boom reference. It's a shame that Random isn't here to see that. He would love that. He would have been dying. He would have been dying laughing. Rest in peace, buddy. Fly high. Rest in peace, buddy. It was nice knowing you. Gone too soon. Alright, we got 10 more minutes. Let me see here. I shouldn't have eaten that croissant. Now I got like croissant aftertaste. It was a nice croissant though. Wish I got it with like a drink other than water, but that's all I got. That's all I got. All right. Also, I'm currently standing. It's so nice not having to sit. I love standing desks. They're so awesome. Oh, Chad, I'm so sad. I really wanted to buy cards to open on stream. That's not happening. That's so sad, dude. I really, really, really wanted to open some stuff on stream. Use it as a tax deductible because it's for my job. It's a purchase for content. And just open cool cardboard. But alas, that is not happening. That is so unfortunate. Everything's sold out, dude. Insane. Oopsies. I wonder if they're going to show a new big first party game that's going to be cross-gen game. Metroid. Metroid is the only cross-gen game that I can think that they have working on right now. But I don't know. I really don't think that Nintendo Switch will go into the PS5, PS4 route, where they still make games for the PS4 to this day. Like, they just refuse to let that thing die off because nobody's buying PS5s. Maybe people are buying PS5s, but I don't think there's going to be a new first-party game that's cross-gen. I feel like Nintendo's going to put all their resources into Nintendo Switch 2. Hey, what's up? Scalpers are zombies, and instead of brains, they crave cards. Nah, I think there's going to be a new game. Nah, I don't think there's going to be a new game. I don't think there's going to be a new cross-gen game. Unless it's like Mario Kart, which would be interesting. See, the Mario Kart 9 dilemma is such an interesting like thing, because do you think that Nintendo would also put their resources in the game for Nintendo Switch 1 being accessible to Mario Kart 9? Or are they just going to put it all in Nintendo Switch 2? Because I feel like it would just put all the resources in Nintendo Switch 2, you know, at this point. But at the same time, it's another maybe PS4, PS5 dilemma. Why would I buy a PS5 when the PS4 still gets that game? And then there's exclusive PS5 games. It's like, now I need a PS5, but there's not that many games on PS5. That's the beautiful thing about Nintendo, though. Nintendo still has a lot of super exclusive, has all of the exclusive IPs, so of course everything will be on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Kart is going to be a Switch 2 game only. Yeah, no. I could definitely see it going that way, but it would be very interesting if they also put their resources in Nintendo Switch 1. I just hope they really just, the Switch has had its nice run. Let's let Nintendo Switch 2 shine with some new games too. I'm only banking on one thing and one thing only, though. If there's no Splatoon spin-off, I kind of hope there is one, but I also kind of hope there isn't until I make a video about it. I have a list of things that I have in mind that would make for a good spin-off, but I don't know. I know for a fact if nothing Splatoon is announced today, everything's going to be on Nintendo Switch 4. Nintendo Switch 4. Splatoon 4 is going to be on Nintendo Switch 2. My bad. I swapped the numbers around. Can you imagine the day we get to the Nintendo Switch 4? People keep saying Deltarune. Not going to lie, I think it's going to happen. No, it's Deltarune tomorrow, not today. Deltarune being announced right now would be insane, though. All right, 4 minutes. 4 minutes, everybody. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Frick, dude, what? Smash 6, guys, be ready. Oh, man. Dude, imagine just like, yeah, we're going to put Smash 6 on the Nintendo Switch 1 and not Nintendo Switch 2. It'll work, though, on the Switch 2. All right, 4 minutes. 4 minutes of questionable, mysterious Nintendo Direct. Dude, I just don't know what to expect. Like, what the heck? This is the most... I don't want to say it'll be a nothing burger or mega hype. I just want things to be given release dates and maybe one cool thing. Like, they're really dude, that's crazy that I'm telling you, the Nintendo Switch said I got one more in me. It said I got one more in me. Don't think I'm dying here. Don't think I'm dying here anytime soon. I got one more in me. Reminds me when Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U. Yeah. What a Kingdom Hearts 4 jump scare? That would be insane, but I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. There's absolutely no way there's anything Kingdom Hearts related. There's no way. Goku Slice of Life. I'm telling you. Jellyfish Slice of Life. Spin-off. Salmon Run solo spin-off. Nights 3. Five Nights at Freddy's Secrets of the Mimic. I only got a couple hours of sleep. Nice. Alright, here we go though. We got 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes before we jump into what I don't want to call a maybe nothing burger or super cool. I don't know, man. Like, I want to be hype, and I'm sure there's going to be some cool things here, but I also, I expect next week to be more hype. But like I said, 2 cakes. I'll take it. This is literally the cake appetizer. Oh man, that chat started going real fast. Hope it opens with the mean newscast. What? That would be... Pilot Wings is back. One minute left for me. Yep. I'm going to refresh in a bit. All right, here we go. 30 seconds left. I'm going to turn off the music. Here we go. They're bringing the 3DS back. Oh, frick, man. They're going to start... okay, I'll say this now. They're starting off with Tomodachi Life, ending with... See you next week. There's going to be no final announcement. It's just going to be see you next week for Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe there'll be something for Mario 40-year anniversary. Here we go. Let's do this. No, there has to be something for Splatoon 10-year anniversary. There's no way. Right? Oh, frick. I'm putting the volume up. Dragon Quest? Man. Is there going to be a new Dragon Quest? Or is this literally just the game we knew about? Oh, no way. This is going to be the... Dude. Goku. Is this like a new Dragon Quest, or did we already not get this information last Direct? Back to sleep. It's the Smash Bros stage. Pokemon should adapt a game that looks like this. Oh. Bro's got a pilot helmet? Okay, so it is a new Dragon Quest. Or not? Is it have no wait 1 and 2? Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone.
That's cool.
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Isn't the other one 3 and
I'll be your guide for
Dragon Quest
today's
3?
Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Okay.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2
So,
on April 2nd.
Just upcoming
so
Nintendo
please
Switch
tune in
Direct.
for that as well.
That means nothing new. Surely.
What you just saw was
Except for
Dragon
this.
Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Yeah, that's cool. They mentioned the Switch 2.
Another
True.
character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Please don't be anything crazy. Please, please, please.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Persona.
Escape from dire straits.
What? Among Us? No hope. Oh, it's the TikTok filter.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Anime game? Repo. Dude, Repo on Switch would be nuts. Dante?
The latest entry in
Like-
the the Somnium
like Devil
Files
May Cry
series
Dante?
is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent
Oh,
with a
Date.
sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
I'm so bad at
Dive
detective
into
games.
a subject's
I'd be
dreams
so-
to reveal clues
I would
hidden
hate
deep
this
within
game.
their psyche.
I thought it was
Solve
mouth washing. That'd be
mind-bending
cool.
puzzles in an explorable environment.
I hate detective games because I would.
Everything you
A
learn
clue
will
would
bring
be
you
right in
one
front of my
step
face, and I would
closer to the
completely
truth.
dodge it and just.
Uncover
Not
what's
notice
hidden
it.
in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
Fetch.
No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Awesome. Now give us Pokemon.
Unleash the supernatural.
What the scallop? Who's that? Imagine this is Pokemon. This kind of looks like the what's it called? I don't know actually.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns.
This is an
with
Atlas
remastered
game?
HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set
They have
in the capital
personas?
city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
Yeah,
To
Persona.
protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight
Persona.
in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Ooh, not
Work with your
Persona.
demons to
Real-time
strike an
action.
enemy's weak point. Then
That's
follow
cool.
up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
That's cool.
Demons can also be useful outside
Persona.
of
It's
battle.
Jack Frost and a
And their
cat.
powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as
That's
he
cool.
uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The
Raido.
Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June
It's the
19th.
opening scene from
Pre-orders
Sun and
begin
Moon.
later today on
Yeah, how'd you
Nintendo
know?
eShop. Consume
Dark
darkness.
Souls.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange,
Another
unfamiliar
Metroidvania
world
game.
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Oh, is this the one Pac-Man
But
game?
who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world.
This is
your
the new.
battle
This
for
is that one new
survival
Pac-Man game,
begins.
right?
As Puck guides
Dude,
you on your
crazy
journey,
game,
you'll
by the
delve
way.
deeper into the expansive world. By examining your
Also, what a
surroundings,
reference,
you
Puck.
can phase shift
That-
and combine
Isn't that
with
his
Puck to
original name?
explore areas
Because
you couldn't
they
reach
switched
before.
it in English because they thought it sounded a lot like.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
That's cool.
When facing imposing
Wasn't that
enemies,
announced at the
you
Game
and Puck
Awards?
can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Dark Souls Pac-Man. Metroidvania Pac-Man.
By consuming your
Maybe
prey,
Pac-Man
you
was the
collect
first
resources
Metroidvania game.
that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
You know, if you really think about it, maybe Pac-Man was the
Work
first
to uncover
Metroidvania.
Puck's true goal
Do you think there's ghosts in this
and
game?
devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on
That's
Nintendo Switch
crazy.
July 18th.
That's insane. I haven't seen that secret level
The
episode.
rhythmic march begins.
Oh, Rhythm Heaven!
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto
bad.
Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Oh yeah, there's
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward,
what about Pawn
while
Pawn
Pon
Pata?
Pon Patapon has them attack.
I was
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
This looks racist.
From the
not gonna
horse-riding
lie.
Kiba
Oh.
Pon to the shield-savvy Tate Pon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July
I think
11th.
this is just the final announcements of all the. Never mind. Pause.
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
What?
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Professor Layton? I was wrong.
First cropping up on
No.
the Nintendo DS system,
No.
this immersive farming and life sim
No.
has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Please.
You must be the new farmer.
Tend to your
more
farm while
farming
growing
life
crops and caring
sims.
for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly
Weird
bazaar.
Season's my favorite. Hooray!
As bazaar sales grow,
You and
you'll
3
help
other
the
people.
once famous market regain its former splendor.
Sorry.
You can also get to know the locals
This looks a lot like Professor Layton.
and
Or am I
maybe
tripping?
nurture a relationship if you
What?
find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's
This is a
windy
Capcom
conditions
game, right? Of course
can
it's-
make
it
travel
looks like
and other
Professor Layton.
tasks a breeze.
Dude, they gave him a Fortnite glider.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when
Capitalism.
Story of Seasons
yeah.
Grand
All right,
Bazaar
chat, we got 20
launches
minutes
on the
left.
Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
No! No!
Next, please take a look at this.
Frick. Spin-off. Spoon spin-off. Xenoblade 3 DLC. Resident Evil 9 for some reason on the Switch. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be a 10-minute right here. 10 minutes right here. This is gonna be 10 minutes. Just watch. Oh, dude, I really love
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
This is gonna be
Here,
10 minutes. Just watch.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Cool. I have the original Metroid. No, not the original. I have Metroid Prime Remastered. I haven't played it yet. That's crazy.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures
Metroid's
living
a
in the
woman?
jungle are waiting to strike.
the one person who just found out that Metroid is a limit. That must have been the craziest reveal back in like the 90s.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
What? She could just do
These
that?
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and open doors.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna
They
show off
also
the release
allow
date
her
for
to control
sure.
the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
What the? Scallop? Metroid. Or
Why
Metroid.
were
Samus
these
is a psychic?
powers bestowed upon Samus?
She's a Force user. I'm gonna say it right now. June release date. June. Hold on. Let me look at the
What
calendar for a
will
Friday.
be her fate after being summoned
June
to Euros?
20th.
The threads intertwining beyond space
June 20th.
and
Mark my
time
words.
are beginning to weave a new tale.
Frick! Really? Dang! Still no release date. Oh, wow. I was wrong. Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Ooh. Looking fancy, Samus.
It looks like even
Iron
more
Woman?
challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic
That's
abilities.
crazy. No release date and like a kinda
Okay,
nothing burger
let's move on to
trailer.
some more
Just
headlines.
a bit of gameplay.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Is that one wizard game?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Oh man.
As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft
Dude, why does
concoctions for
Gaston look
Disney
like
villains
that?
and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your
I thought this was
villainous
the VR game
visitors,
too.
including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different
I hope
outcomes
Goofy's in this
every
game.
time
That'd
you
be
play.
awesome.
Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe
Cursed
launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh! I love Cursed Cafe.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Chad, I think this is gonna be a nothing burger. I like how this game looks.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles
Dude, it's
to
that one
perform
stage on
rituals,
Repo.
fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training
Swift
to
Broom
skilled
Academy.
spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
What a crazy home.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Is this Stardew Valley Wizard
Or
School?
use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together
chat,
in
we're
online
hopping
co-op.
That's cool.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Real time, by the
Are
way.
you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo
Chucklefish.
Switch this holiday.
If they fade to black, that means it's gonna be
Action,
something,
adventure,
something
and
Nintendo
arcade
first,
games
first
await.
Party.
Set off on a fantastical mission to
Temple
eliminate
Run.
a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and
Temple
wonder
Run.
collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
13 more
Can
minutes?
you
Oh,
uncover
man, this
the
is gonna be
secrets
nothing.
the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Come on, Za. It's on you.
Celebrate the 40th
Star
anniversary
Fox.
of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Yo!
Plus,
what
take
is
the
that?
helm in a brand new entry,
Green.
Salamander 3.
Oh! Salamander 3
Gradius
too?
Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
Peak.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer.
Friday Night
Press the
Funkin'.
corresponding buttons in each lane to
Oh,
fight monsters in
it's
rhythm-based
this
combat.
series.
Keep the cadence going
I don't know
with
what this
epic
is.
boss battles, quirky minigames, remixed
Holy
stages,
moly,
and
Markiplier.
global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
Celeste music pack. That's crazy.
Be on the lookout
Oh,
for
the
more
pizza
DLC
tower?
in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer.
That's crazy.
Launches on Nintendo Switch.
Wait, was
later
that Friday
today.
Night Funk? No, that was Friday Night Funk.
Let's see what's in store.
Does Animal Crossing?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores
I'm gonna-
galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the
Multiplayer
dentist.
dentistry.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12
Tamagotchi
wonderful
Crossing.
stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
AI generated
With
game.
over 100 new
I
and
said it.
classic Tamagotchi, business is sure
I'm
to
just
be
kidding.
booming. Get ready to set up shop
build a-
when
what?
Tamagotchi
No.
Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Wow. All right, this is Pokemon. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Give us a release date. Imagine that's it. Nothing more.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
Not
You'll
Zaw?
begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
I knew it after,
Lumio
after
City.
every trailer. Yeah.
To make it easier
Ooh,
for
a
people
detailed
and
map.
Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
AI.
Here,
No.
we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Smallest catching zones
These
ever.
areas are special environments where
Slowpoke!
wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Patrat spotted.
You can catch Pokemon here,
Okay, so Legends catching mechanic is back, and so is the catching animation.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are
Slurpuff.
Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Awesome.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
Until
But
Catacomb.
when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
Oh.
the ZA Royale.
Oh.
Trainers await in battle zones.
Oh, Furfro. Furfro with different hair.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Dude, that's actually sick.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise
What?
attack.
You
During
can
battle, using a
backstab.
super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way
Rank
up to rank A.
Z. Oh, that's why it's called ZA.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
What? Wish granted like Jirachi?
Day and night are two sides to Lumio
That's
City.
cool though.
It
Illegal
seems there are
night
even
street
more
battling.
secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Gotta
What
go.
will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends
Available late
CA
2025.
launches
No
on
release
Nintendo
date.
Switch
Darn.
later this year.
Darn it all.
In Lumio City,
Shenron?
where the game is set, the
Dude,
aura
he just-
transforms
oh.
between day
He
and
just
night.
shows up.
It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout
That's
for more
cool, though.
information in the future.
Hey, battles. Hooray.
Next, please take a look at this.
Splatoon spin-off.
Hello there.
Oh,
The game you're about to see
Duck Hunt.
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny
Oh!
little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop.
Rhythm Heaven?
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
What's with the ominous music? WarioWare? There's no way there's another WarioWare.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop.
Boop.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Yep, it's Rhythm Heaven. They're ending it with Tomodachi Life Chat. Mark my words. A-I-U-E-O. Kaki-ku-ke-ko. I was wrong.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
Friday Night Funkin'.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Like FNAF 4. Oh, kitty!
Get
Jerma's
into the
gonna
rhythm
love
with
this.
a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Awesome. I know a friend who is going 2026? GG.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced
Yeah.
by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
That's cool though. I know somebody who
What
is
kinds of rhythms do you
ecstatic
think
about
you'll
this
hear?
though.
We hope you're looking
Random,
forward
you're
to
alive.
it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
What?
Please take a look.
News? For the use of digital games? We don't own them? Are they give?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario
What?
in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
What?
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Are they
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
What?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What? Virtual. What?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
What?
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
What?
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
This has to be a Nintendo Switch 2 thing, so you can transfer data, but like what? Yeah, see, there you go.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load
Hey,
it
that's
onto
pretty
the
cool
second.
though, game sharing. I'm not gonna lie.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
So you don't have to have like a,
just as if
what's
you
it
had
called?
inserted a physical game card.
That's pretty cool.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems.
Maybe game share, I don't know.
Local communication with your second system is required.
This
but
is
only
so
the
weird
first time.
though. You already have access to, maybe they're getting rid of game share. Oh, wait, there it is.
You can
Oh,
also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
but you
Connect
can't play
to
at the
your
same
family
time,
group
right?
member system via local wireless when you want to lend
I don't
a
think you
game.
can play at the same time, so
Choose
it's not
the title
exactly
you're
game
lending.
share, like PlayStation.
And who you're lending it to.
Oh, this could have been cool, but I don't think it's gonna be
And
cool.
you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular
Yeah.
person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks.
2
after which
weeks?
They will automatically
Dude,
return to you.
this is nah.
Making digital
mean-
games even easier to use.
I mean, it's.
Virtual game card.
I don't know how to feel about this. It's like game share, but you
The virtual
literally only
game
share
card
it for a
feature
week,
lets
2
you
weeks.
swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to
It's
Nintendo Switch 2
extremely
systems.
specific.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Let's take a look
I do
at
not
more
want to-
Nintendo Switch games.
I do not want to purchase games as digital cartridges. I think I'm just gonna purchase them as digital games and keep them on my own console and share my whole account with another Switch, and then I'll have access to both. Maybe I don't know. That's so weird. I don't really see a benefit to it, but this is definitely in preparation for Switch 2. Like it has to be. I am not purchasing a game as a digital game. Only 2 weeks. Don't want to play Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate for 2 weeks. I mean, it's cool, I guess. Like, if you... I mean, you know, if you want to just game test something for 2 weeks, and it's like you could share it with the whole. I'm gonna put the volume down. There, I don't. They're waiting for a final announcement, but you know, I kind of see how cool that could be, especially if you're in a Nintendo Switch family. Like I have a Nintendo Switch family, so like if somebody wants to borrow one of my digital games, I could just game share it. I mean, it's cool.
Uncover history once more.
But 2
An
weeks?
HD
Oh
remaster of Saga
man.
Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
Anyways, I'm gonna
Switch.
put the volume back up.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer.
Gustav and
Two
Will,
heroes
dude,
whose
most
fates and
JoJo-looking
legacies
characters
will
ever.
intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Would you like to play No More Heroes? I got you, man.
Experience the original
Thanks.
story, along with brand new
Can we turn
events
the
that
games we
expand the
own
vibrant world of
currently
Sondale.
as digital games, or do we have to repurchase them? That's what I wonder.
Plus, team up
Unless
with more characters in battle.
They're just redoing the entire digital games. I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's interesting but weird.
In the main story, you can test your mettle and might against
They
even
do look
more
JoJo in tech,
powerful
right?
bosses. What histories will you uncover through the
Medieval
ages?
JoJo.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch
I don't think if you
later
already downloaded will
today.
be converted into digital games. Yeah.
Monumental
I just hope
adventures
it's not
await.
like it's gonna be Tomodachi Live Chat. Don't worry.
Embark
But I
on
don't know. That's
peaceful
so
journeys
weird.
Across this
Like
series of
you're telling me
beautiful
there's
puzzle
2 ways
games.
to purchase digital
Wander
games now.
through
We could purchase them
isometric
as
worlds
digital
filled with
software
stunning
and
landscapes to
digital
manipulate,
cartridges. I don't
optical
know.
illusions to discover and mystifying
It's so
secrets to
interesting, but so
unfold.
weird.
In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness.
I like the
while
game shares
outsmarting
aspect
the
to it, though.
enigmatic crow
Like you could just
people.
share it to your whole
A
family.
different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro
Did they
in
make
her
a
adventure
typo
through motherhood
for the
as
30-minute
she and her
mark?
child
Nah.
unlock the secrets of the sacred
Why
geometry.
is my sacred
Both
geometry?
games contain all their additional chapters,
Oh, that's why.
add-ons, and DLC. The first 2
Chat, we're
Monument
getting
Valley
Tomodachi
games
Life.
launch on
Trust.
Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Trust. It'll be the
Pre-orders
final
begin
announcement.
later today on Nintendo
It has to
eShop.
be. There's no way it's not.
And help Noor on her journey to restore the
If
world's
it's not,
light
GG.
in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Wii Sports. Huh, maybe there was a typo. Hey, look, it's the random
Brand new
sports
entry
game.
in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Everybody's golf.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
I love gimmicky golf.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
There's gonna be like at least max of 10 people
In
playing
wacky
this.
golf, your shots could get pulled into holes.
10 people
or
max.
obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Oh, it's that one new
Unite
Marvel
some of Marvel's
card game, I
greatest
think.
superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2
Oh,
heroes
never
from
mind.
a roster of 15,
Cosmic
including
Invasion.
the likes of the spectacular
Marvel
Spider-Man
Rivals, could you
and
imagine?
the ferocious Wolverine to take on the
Hey, that's
challenge.
cool. A beat 'em
From
up
close
Marvel
quarters
game.
combatants to aerial aces. You can
Also,
mix
that
and
golf
match
game
a
better not be
variety
like
of heroes
$60
for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your
cool.
team's strengths to overwhelm
Beat
your
'em ups.
foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for
Marvel
local
Rivals
or
looks a bit
online
different.
co-op play. The battle for the fate
Taskmaster.
of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
system
I think they're going
this
above
holiday.
the time limit.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Frick.
Please take a look.
Tomodachi. Whoa. That's not Animal Crossing, is it?
I'm a bubble.
Oh!
On to London yesterday.
Chat, what'd I tell you?
How refreshing.
Oh! Yup. It only took 7 years.
Hiya.
I think this is a new one, right? This has to be a new one.
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
Oh. That's 2026? Dude. Oh.
Did you want to talk?
Aw,
Oh, dude,
glad
that's
that was only a dream.
so peak, dude.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream.
Dang.
The first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Yeah.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
It's so nice that the Mii's are back
What
and they're
kinds
not
of
adding
interactions
those
do you
weird
think they'll have?
Nintendo Switch sports characters.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct
That's
so
peak.
far.
There, that's it. That's all that was required.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Nintendo Direct 2 Switch next week.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shiggy!
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since
See you
2011,
next week.
Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly
Oh.
to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yeah. How many people are watching right now?
Thank you all very
700,000.
much.
Holy frig.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Oh?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
No. Ooh.
Which functions like a
Actually.
daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We
Hey,
will also be
it's
delivering
the
all
new.
sorts of content about Nintendo
Ooh.
games and characters every day.
Oh, that's cool.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2
Um,
on April 2nd,
A streamlined support,
news
like
about Nintendo
actual
Switch 2
first
will be
party
delivered to
news
you
app.
daily and directly
That's
through the
cool.
Nintendo Today app as well.
I like that.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices
Oh, that's
later
cool.
today.
I like that.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
This is how they slowly branch away
That's all
from
I have to
Twitter.
share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo today.
This is how they slowly branch away from Twitter like every company's doing.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
They're like, nah, we gotta get
Thank
out
you
of
for
this
watching.
fascism map. Okay. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think Tomodachi Life saved it. I think that was the saving grace that everybody needed. Every single Tomodachi fan definitely having a great time. Every single not fan of anything having a bad time. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't any Metroid Prime 4 or Pokemon release date, but I'm glad that they gave us more information for both of those games. But still kind of surprising those were both 3 minutes. I was half asleep but Tomodachi woke me right up. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. No, that's huge. I guess there was 3 big games, and 2 of them we already knew about. But yeah, no, there was no way they weren't going to end it with Tomodachi Life. So you know what? Check this out. So there was clearly an anime game. There was a remake. Not of that. There was Zaw, Metroid, no Mario Kart. There was technically like an app, no themes. This one's huge. No Garfield, no Kirby. This one's free. No Fire Emblem. There was 3 minutes on one game. No Nintendo GameCube. A lot of who asked for this. No Amiibo. No F-Zero. No Luigi's Mansion. No 40th. No Minecraft.
Finally,
no Kid Icarus.
Nintendo Twitter.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're getting rid of. They're branching out. All right, and that is how the final bingo board looks like. Did we get any 5 in a row? No. I should really make all the circles different colors because I could barely see them. Let's make them like blue, yellow. That works. Nice. That was cool. No, I'm glad. I'm glad all the Tomodachi Life hopium people out there finally got what they got, cuz honestly, it's I think it's a good way to end the Nintendo Switch's life with Tomodachi Life. And hey, that was all we're getting for Nintendo Switch. So this confirms that ZA and Metroid Prime 4 will be Nintendo Switch 1 games, while everything else after this, Nintendo Switch 2, dude. Holy frick. Oh yeah, Tomodachi Life is also a Nintendo Switch 1 game, but that's crazy. Oh no, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty good direct. I don't think there's many other in Rhythm Heaven. I know somebody's popping off right now to that, but that's cool. I wonder how they're gonna do the voice changer. I don't know. And yeah, Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. That's honestly pretty peak. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good direct. It wasn't like the most insane like mega hype direct like that everybody would be screaming and yelling at the streets, but it's definitely like a good direct that finally a decent a fan base for this game finally gets a win. That's awesome. That's cool. I'm excited for Tomodachi Life. I can't wait to make the funniest interactions ever in this game. It's gonna be dude, it's so cool. I'm doing backflips internally. Nice. No, I think this was pretty cool. This was a good direct. I had a good time. Like I said, it's not exactly nothing burger. It's not exactly mega hype. It was good. I am glad there was news for Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon ZA, but I gotta say, Tomodachi Life takes the cake on this direct, and I also gotta say, this takes it as the most. Who asked for this? This is so interesting.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system.
Chat, I don't know how to feel about this.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games
This
you
is
have
so
on hand into any system you want.
Interesting.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
I don't know what this means.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Oh, wait, okay, I think this right here confirms that digital games are going to be turned into virtual game cards. I didn't see that.
Virtual game
I didn't read that. I was a little busy being a little dumbfounded when this got announced.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay, so digital games can be turned into, I think all of them are going to be turned into virtual game cards.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card.
Okay, there. I was too busy being dumbfounded and genuinely confused and just wondering what this is. I think that right there just clarifies. When you purchase a digital game, it'll be turned into a digital game card.
The digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card.
So everything is going to be a digital game card,
allowing you to play that title.
Any user registered to the system can play the game. Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual.
So you can still, as long as you download a game onto the console, clearly everybody else is going to be able to play it.
Game cards on a dedicated management screen.
And you'll have the dedicated management screen. That's cool.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
I hope you can load. I'm sure you'll be able to load as many as you can. Because can you imagine you accidentally don't load any and... Ooh, I wonder what this means for cloud saving, because that would be so... Imagine you have two Switches, one of them's about to die on handheld, and you're like, time to move on to my next one. Okay, so clearly you can have multiple digital games. But then there's the second system.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
See, here's
just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load.
I think they're getting rid of the current game share system. I think they're getting rid of how you can play games on Nintendo Switch when you have an account on a different Nintendo Switch account that isn't your main one, maybe? Because I know if I were to give... Let's say Mr. That Salty Potato has my Nintendo Switch account. He and I can both play a game I bought at the same time. But now you won't be able to do that? Because a Nintendo Switch console has a primary and secondary accounts. The primary accounts can play digital games without connecting to Wi-Fi, while secondary accounts need Wi-Fi to play the games. But with this new feature, does that mean we just can only play one game at a time?
Load and arrange which games you play.
They're keeping game share, but like only to one console, I think.
Up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
That's cool, though.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
That's also pretty cool. I'm not gonna
Connect
lie.
to your family group members.
The 2 weeks is kind of weird, though, but this is pretty
via
cool.
local wireless.
Like, this is actually really cool because you could just give your game to anybody. That's actually really cool because now you could be in a family group, and if somebody buys a game, you could just lend it out to everybody. Unfortunately, only one at a time and for 2 weeks.
When you want to lend a game, choose the title you're lending.
And see, if you lend it to somebody else, does that mean you just can't play it on the system?
And who you're lending it to. And you're done.
You can play as soon as the download is ready. I don't know. Like,
they can
this is a cool concept, but like, Is the game only stuck on one console after you lend it?
Play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks.
See, so you can only lend one game at a time. But see, the way it's grayed out here on the main Switch makes me feel like you just can't play it on your main Switch when you lend it out.
After which they will automatically return to you.
Okay. So, yeah, there you go. When you lend it out, it's literally as if you're lending out a physical game. So, I don't think you'll be able to play the... Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Dang, they're switching up how... Well, I don't know if they're switching up how it works. Maybe you'll still be able to, like, do it the way it is now. But dang. And yeah, save data clearly won't be erased, which is good. So if they purchase the game, they'll have the save data. But dang, that's so weird.
Making digital games even easier to use.
I guess.
Virtual game card.
So yeah, I guess every single digital game is being turned into a virtual game card. So Silk Song 6 years ago. Dang though, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of unfortunate, but well, I guess that was one of the most confusing bits of news. But hey, there's Tomodachi Life. I'm excited for Pokemon Zaw. This looks cool though. I like this trailer. See, this just means if I buy Pokemon ZA as a digital game and I lend it to somebody in my game family, I just won't be able to play it for 2 weeks. That's so sad. I'm sure you could take it back, but like, well, actually, no. They did say after the 2 weeks, it'll be given back to you. So like, I wonder if there's a way to give it back early. I don't know. I would use it only for like games that I'm done with and that I have completed and I don't think I'll be going back anytime soon. Like, let's say somebody in my family group wants to play Legends Arceus. There you go. I just lend out Legends Arceus to them. They could play Legends Arceus. That perfect. I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at the moment. I'll just lend out Legends Arceus while I don't play it. Bada bing, bada boom. I think it's cool, but it's also a little weird. But also, this looks awesome. Looking at the Tomodachi Life trailer, and there's a shop called Quick Build. The island seems fairly grid based, so it seems we can actually build the island. It's Animal Crossing all over again. Nice.
Welcome to Pokemon
Oh,
Legend.
Pidgey! That's right. Pidgeotto has a mega.
ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Dude, this map looks crazy, but also, man, I guess there really isn't anything else other than only Lumiose. I really hope this map is extremely good. But like you said, if you're done with something, you can always lend it to someone who hasn't played it. Yeah, exactly. I think the lending system is cool for games that you just have, and if anybody wants to play it, then you could just share it. Clearly for games that you're not playing at the moment, because if there isn't like a return, like an option to return the game whenever, then it would be quite unfortunate if you're just stuck not being able to play the game for 2 weeks. But I think it's cool. I think it's pretty neat. I like the digital game feature, but I think they're removing the current way it works. But hey, at least you have more options to game share. I really hope we have Miitopia make up in the game too. That would be kind of crazy, because there has never been a more insane customization in a Nintendo game than Miitopia. You can actually just make anything you want in Tomodachi Life now.
Lumiose City.
Wow.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Yeah, no, if there's no makeup, it would be an extremely missed opportunity. Because, like, with makeup, you can literally make the most insane islands, and it'll be so funny. You can make the entire cast of, like, the Sonic the Hedgehog cast into Miitopia. That's it for me. Back to Sorrow. Oh, man. But Pokemon. In Miitopia.
Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
These wild zones better be the largest things known to man. But unfortunately, I kind of see the ring exterior, so I don't know if it'll be that big. Breaking Bad Island. Miitopia, when Miitopia Living the Dream comes out, that is going to be one of the most memeable games ever. If there is no makeup, it'll be slightly less memeable, but it's still going to be incredibly good. People are going to... I feel like Miitopia is going to be very... not... well, I don't know if it'll be Animal Crossing successful, but I feel like it'll be very successful just because that is such brain rot content right there, and people love that.
You can catch Pokemon here, but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms.
Aura.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
That's interesting. I like
Trainers
this
await
concept.
in battle zones.
Also, it's really funny. You could just jump a Pokemon trainer. Is the app out yet? No, they said it'll be out next week after the Nintendo Direct 2. Nintendo Switch Direct 2. Nintendo
If you're
Switch 2
spotted,
Direct.
they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
That's a lot of ranks to go up.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends.
Well, there's the late 2025 release date. And I think I'm just going to skip to the Metro trailer at the end. 2025. That's crazy. So clearly Tomodachi Life... well, no. Clearly everything on this list is going to be Nintendo Switch 1, which is quite nice. But that just leaves room on next Wednesday for some interesting game announcements, I'd say. I don't know, man. This was a good direct. This was a good direct. Clearly there's not going to be anything super mega hype. Like giant corporate names like Mario. But hey, there's going to be a nice fan favorite like Tomodachi Life. Not bad, chat. Not bad at all. So what are we thinking? What are we going to rate? What are we rating this Nintendo Direct? I give it a good 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 3. Don't forget Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven 2. And a really weird, interesting virtual game card. I don't know. That's so... it's so weird. Virtual game card is such a weird thing. For Tomodachi Life and ZA, I give it a 10. Nice. Virtual game card was such a weird announcement, but hey, 2 cakes, chat. 2 cakes. 2 cakes. Honestly, pretty peak. 2 whole cakes. That was a pretty good cake, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, chat. That was a pretty good cake. They knew what they were doing. They knew they had to end it off with Tomodachi Life. And they did. 2 cakes, chat. 2 cakes. Next week is going to be crazy. Yup. 2 whole cakes. What a crazy thing to do. Anywho. I guess that's it. That's the stream. GG. I guess I'll see you all next week. Can't believe I'm going to be so much older than the last time I played Tomodachi Life. Yeah, almost, what? How long has that game been a thing for? 10 years? It's crazy. This is a good direct. But next week is going to be even crazier. Oh, man, dude. I'm glad this was a nice, tame direct. I'm excited, though. Oh, 2 whole cakes. What a crazy 2 weeks this is going to be. Well, good stream. Quite early, but I think I'm gonna head out for now. It's been a pretty good morning. I don't know if I'll go back to sleep. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe. Possibly. Probably not. I'm not sure. Probably gonna be back tomorrow, methinks. Maybe not. Not sure. But after that, we'll see how things go. You haven't fed them in 10 years. They're all dead. Oh, man, they're all dead. All the me's are dead. Nice. Isn't it crazy that the Minecraft movie also comes out next week? Like, that's so messed up, dude. That's evil. Alrighty, chat. I'm going to head on out. Good short stream. I'll be back. Take care. Enjoy your first cake, because the second one is soon to come. Good bites and farewell. I'm going to go back to sleep, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that croissant. I don't know. Well, good bites.